Is deceased owner Al Davis trying to send his Las Vegas Raiders a message from wherever he is? There's an athletic freak where Al Davis pick at pretty much every position of need the Raiders have. With free agency still to come, the Raiders can go in quite a few different directions as far as personnel goes in free agency and still be set up to get an athletic freak at number 7 overall in the draft. They can roll with a veteran or Jarrett Stidham at quarterback and address one of their other needs with an Al Davis pick, or focus on their other needs in free agency and make an Al Davis pick at quarterback in the draft. I don't remember seeing this many athletic freaks in one draft, but there are 3 in particular the Raiders can realistically take at number 7 overall. If the Raiders get a veteran at quarterback, address other needs but miss out on Javon Hargrave, interior defensive lineman Brazee will be right there for him at number 7 overall. He showed freak athleticism right away as a freshman in 2020. For a 300-pounder, he was lightning quick off the ball and strong as a bull for his age at the time. But unfortunately, he went through some adversity after that. He had surgery on a torn ACL 4 weeks into his sophomore season in 2021. Then in January of 2022, he had shoulder surgery that caused him to miss spring practice. Then while he was still battling back from all that in 2022, he had a kidney infection. Brazee wasn't bad during that time, he just wasn't as dynamic as he was supposed to be. But he showed at the combine that he was over his illnesses and injuries. He ran a 4.8 640 while measuring in at 6'5 and weighing 298 pounds to show what a freak athlete he still is. So if the Raiders get their quarterback situation straightened out and don't get an interior defensive lineman in free agency, Brazee's a good candidate at number 7. I want to see Rock Ya-Sin re-sign with the Raiders regardless of what happens, but they can go a few different ways along with that. James Bradberry is a free agent and Jalen Ramsey has been made available by the Los Angeles Rams to trade for. But if the Raiders miss out there while getting a quarterback among other things, Christian Gonzalez sounds good at number 7 overall. He started out at Colorado, then followed his DB coach to Oregon when he went there. His belief in his DB coach was rewarded too, as he had a solid season and put him on the 2023 NFL draft map. And at the 2023 NFL Scouting Combine, he put himself in an even more visible spot in the 2023 draft map. Gonzalez is an A-plus athlete with a track background, so it was no surprise that he ran a 4.38 40 and had a 40.5-inch vertical leap. He did all that at 6'1", 200 pounds, and that makes him a freak athlete. And let me not forget he has 32-inch long arms. That makes him a prototypical press man corner. The sum of those parts makes him a premium Al Davis pick too. Alright. All the Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers plans seem to have fallen by the wayside by now. Jimmy Garoppolo is the name I'm hearing now, but how far through the season will he make it? Will the Raiders go into the season with Jarrett Stidham as the guy? And that's if they resign him. It seems an awful lot like the Raiders are getting a quarterback in this draft. There are enough players in free agency to make the Raider defense a lot better, and there will be guys available in the 2nd and 3rd rounds that can be starters. So it won't hurt the Raiders to draft a quarterback. And if they hit, the franchise is on the way up. Completing 54.7% of his passes in college, Anthony Richardson doesn't have the resume of a top 10 pick, but he's a crazy athletic freak at 6'4", 244 pounds. He ran a 4.43 40, posted a 40-inch vertical leap, and showed his big arm throwing the ball 60 miles an hour. Remember, Davis used the 3rd round pick to get Terrell Pryor in the supplemental draft because he saw where the NFL was going. Richardson's the freak athlete of the draft and a classic Al Davis pick. Al Davis must be in that spirit world, tired of his Raiders losing. For every need that the Raiders have, there's a guy that showed up at the 2023 NFL Scouting Combine and showed himself to be a freak athlete and a classic Al Davis pick. And if the Raiders pull the trigger on one of them, which one will it be? Will the Raiders take care of their quarterback need in free agency and focus on getting after opposing quarterbacks with Brazee? Or will they do that and focus on their coverage with Gonzalez? Or do they take care of their other needs in free agency and pick Richardson, that big arm quarterback? Thank you for watching. See you next time.